Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ifa Atira binti Muhammad Sobri. My matric number is CE24002. We are from Group 4. Today we want to present about a project numerical method. And this is my group member, Ifa, Anissa, Sharifah, Husna and Emina Joa.
My name is Anis Aminaja binti Rizal. My matrix number 240016. So I want to introduce our project on applying numerical methods and interpolation to estimate unknown value from a historical dataset spanning from 2000 to 2007. Because complex engineering problems are often impossible to solve analytically, we use this mathematical technique to simplify them into solvable arithmetic operation. Our core objectives are to construct Newton divided difference for a global polynomial, apply quadratic Lagrange interpolation for a localized estimation, and use both methods to pinpoint a specific value at 2003, which is year X. Finally, to ensure complete technical accuracy, we will validating all of our manual calculation using MATLAB simulation software. Moving on to our methodology and workflow. We structure our project into 4 main steps. First, in data acquisition, we organize our dataset by assigning years as our independent variable X and the measure of quantities as Y. Second, for our global approach, we construct a Newton's divided difference using all available data from 2000 to 2007 to formulate a higher degree interpolating polynomial. Third, for our localized approach, we apply quadratic Lagrange interpolation by selecting the 3 data points closer to our target value, specifically the years 2002, 2003 and 2004, to compute a second degree polynomial. Finally, we move into computation and validation, where we use customized MATLAB script to automate both algorithm and cross-examine our manual calculation against the simulation output to ensure zero errors.
To complete and answer all the questions, our group choose a method Newton divided differences and also a quadratic Lagrange interpolation. For the manual calculation Newton divided, firstly we need to make a table and list down all the information, which is I list the year 2000 until 2007, and then at the right side I make a manual calculation for Newton interpolating polynomial, and then after we make the manual calculation, we put the answer inside the table. After finish all the calculation, we list down all the fx and then we sum up until we get the final answer. And then for the C, the question asks us to estimate the value of fx, which is x is 2003.5, and then we put the value of x inside the previous calculation, and then we sum up all the answer, and then the final answer we get is 18.8947. Right now I will explain about the coding simulation of the MATLAB. For the first line, we put the x value and then the y value based on our question, and this line is for number of data point. And then next, this is for create an empty matrix for divided differences, and also the next line is for put the y value into the first column of the table. And here, as we can see, this side is a 4 divided differences formula, and then the next line we use the x value that required in the question, which is the x value is 2003.5. After that, we calculate using a Newton interpolation, which I write down like this, and then after that we put a display code, which is fprint, and all the equation code. After we write all down the code, we can run, And then here, as you can see, here is the value of the x, which is 18.89 something. As here we can see the coding result is same as the manual calculation.
Hello, my name is Sharifah Fazwani binti Ahmad. My method number is C824013. I would like to explain method 2 of our question, which is Lagrange. For the Lagrange, we just fill in the equation based on the formula given, and then at the end we just add every equation and get the answer. For the simulation, we just fill in into the MATLAB, and then we rewrite all the equation same like manual calculation, and then we run and we get the same answer similar like our manual
Hello,
calculation.
my name is Nur Anisha DE240077 and I will present discussion and conclusion. The analysis of engineering problem was conducted by applying Newton's divided difference and quadratic Lagrange interpolation methods to estimate a parameter at x. Manual calculation was systematically validated through a simulation framework developed using MATLAB. The numerical variance between the Newton and Lagrange approximation highlights how polynomial order and data section alter curve-fitting. Ultimately, the successful deployment of MATLAB validation tool confirmed that both the algorithmic logic and hand-calculated procedures were executed with high proficiency. In conclusion, the engineering problem was successfully evaluated and solved by applying two distinct numerical techniques. The execution of both Newton divided difference and quadratic Lagrange interpolation highlight the critical influence that polynomial order and data selection have on curve-fitting behavior, while the global approach captures the overarching trends of the entire data sheet. To ensure technical accuracy, the manual calculation was systematically validated through a simulation of framework developed in MATLAB.
Hi, my name is Nurul Husna Adila and I am going to explain about the appendix. As you can see, we had actually two Google Meet, but I only stayed one Google Meet because for the first meeting, we didn't had the chance to screenshot our meeting, but actually we had two meeting, and then we distribute the task in the WhatsApp group. So we do follow up in the WhatsApp group. So this is for the appendix. Next, I'm going to explain about the reference. As you can see, we had three reference, that is the algebraic my conceptation, CAGR number line estimation, and algebraic expression. So this was from a research, and we did state the DOI also. And next is the structure sense, the relationship between algebraic and numerical expression, educational studies in mathematics. So this is actually a book. And then not a book, a research paper. And the lastly is the National Governors Association Center of Best Practice and Council of Chief State School Officers. So that is where it's from, and the name of the book, the name of the article is Common Core State Standards of Mathematics, Nation Governors Association Center for Best Practice. So it is a website. So as you can see, that is the website. We state the link. So that is all from us. Thank you.